do you know what it is? And I'll give you my pity story, my sob story. Back as a child when you were dyslexic and you struggled to read sometimes and you couldn't read the big words, but people would say the words, so you said it out loud to seem smarter. Anyway, I got
But not knowing the context of it,
but just try to use it.
Next.
Okay, welcome back everybody to the C&C Podcast. I'm Christine.
And I'm Ciara.
And this week we're going to do something a little bit different.
Yes.
We actually have chosen a few topics we're going to discuss.
Mhm.
And we're going to have a bit more of a laid back, just chit chat and catch up with you all really and tell you about a bit more about us, a bit more about our topics that we've picked. Ciara's picked a few, I've picked a few. We haven't seen each other's, so we might know about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to know it.
I don't know if I'm going to know, but just to preface, Christine did say before we started going, I'm nervous for you to see them. So I was very
I think I took the brief of this slightly differently.
I was like, so the brief was getting cultural topics that like for the podcast, that will work. And Christine went, but I'm nervous.
I don't know. I've put stuff on there. That's
put on
things I've so basically it's things that I've like come across on my FYP, things like that I think people will want to talk about.
That's and
So just
there you go, and it'll be fun. We'll have a great time.
Okay, so let's get into it. So
Okay, so since we've seen you last, there's been a couple of updates in our
hard
lives.
to tell. We did go to a concert.
We might have.
Whose
concert?
to say?
Whose concert? I hear you asking. Miss Addison Rae.
Miss Bad B,
had
Addison Rae.
The best time. She was so
She was
fucking
phenomenal.
good. Look at her. And then there's the photo of us, our beautiful photo. That's the only photo we got that night. We both looked good.
We actually looked really good and
didn't get a single
photo.
No, it was a bit of a stressy bus journey.
It was. I won't lie. So Christine is still learning how to drive. And we drove in and I was trying to parallel park on a hill.
God bless.
Go, Kylie, go. Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Wow, look at her go.
And Ciara's getting out and wasn't working.
And this gentleman of a fella
came over
in a Nike Tech tracksuit went, pull the car out. Start again. Lock it all the way right.
Bear in mind, it's two girls bopping some like girly pop tunes, and like I had
pink car, the pink box.
Yeah, like leopard print shorts on, like full pink makeup. I looked like a toy, and Ciara looked stunning, and we were there like, huh?
What? He was so good.
He was so good, and we actually got it.
20 seconds. Christine flew through it.
Definitely learning that for future reference.
Did really
it was really,
good.
really good. One thing about myself and Ciara is I'll see you at the merch stand.
Oh,
I'll see you.
Beeline to the merch stand. I'm never not getting merch from a concert. I'm so sorry.
I don't care how many times I've seen them as well.
Oh yeah, no, I'm getting
I think
merch.
I've gotten I would like to say out of like the 5 or 6 times I've seen 1975, I've gotten a t-shirt every single time.
Every single time.
How much doesn't matter.
Constitutes a
Does
lot
not matter.
of my wardrobe. Is my like.
So we decided that
merch.
for you all, for those who are watching the podcast in this episode, to wear our matching t-shirts from Addison.
And it is fabulous.
It is fabulous. I have to say, as a t-shirt, she looked amazing. One of those things that I find wild, like she kicked off her tour in Dublin. Like we got her first show of her entire tour, and it's a massive tour because she's in the States and Australia as well as Europe.
All over the place.
That she was polished. I thought it was well done. I thought her dancing was insane. She was really, 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 really good. Singing was maybe giving Britney.
I think she was trying to channel Britney for some of them, especially.
Yeah, definitely. I think there's
apparently what I saw is there's a Britney biopic coming up, and Miss Addison Rae apparently is trying to get her name put in that hat of people to play it. That's what I've heard, and that's why she's really channeling Britney on this tour specifically. Now, allegedly.
You know what? I actually don't think that's a million miles. I think I've seen something similar about that they're doing a biopic, and it was like, who will play her?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's had a troubled life, so it'll be very interesting. But I'll watch it.
I'll watch the biopic. Bless her. Only as long as she's like fine with it. I'd hate for like her family.
Do you think she'll be involved in it?
No, of course not.
Do you think it's going to be her dad who's like sold the rights or whatever? And they've
that's why I'm a little bit like I don't know. But anyway, but all in all, the concert was really great.
It was an amazing festival, amazing concert. Also, I have to say, big shout out to our bestie Addison, because I'm sure she'll see this, is that this gig was originally meant to be in the National Arena, and which has, did we say it was 2,000 seats in it, 2,000 spaces availability. We were on pre-sale and we were like trying our best to get the tickets.
Oh, yeah, literally couldn't get them. No one got them.
Nobody got them. Well, only fucking 2,000 people got them. So we're like, no. And so then when they went on sale again to change location for 3 Arena, phenomenal, sold completely out, and it was an amazing vibe, amazing vibe. So like, fair play for her. Right? Yeah, that's we're just updating you on our weeks and what we've been up to.
Oh yes, and then on Thursday we went to Street 66. We've been up to a lot recently.
We have been very busy.
Very busy, booked and busy. And we experienced the My Big Fat Gay pub quiz, which was held by GCN to raise funds for all the work they do and the fabulous stuff they do. And it was hosted by the missus. And we thought my general idea was that we were going to go in and wipe the floor up.
A pub quiz.
A pub quiz, love a pub quiz too. A gay pub quiz, hello.
But also, I think we've said it before on the pod that like we're quite good for a pub quiz, and you're very good for a pub quiz.
I love a pub quiz, but we love them as well.
Yeah.
Like this.
Ciara, would you like to tell our audience where did we place?
We placed second last. Not even last. Not even like last. Like at least you can be like whatever.
Yeah.
We placed second last, and then the last table ended up leaving before the awards were given out. So we got the last place prize.
They were like, okay, so they didn't show. They're like, oh, somebody was like, oh, they've left. They left a while ago, whatever. So what I was thinking about that was like, maybe they didn't even finish the quiz, and that's why like they didn't pass. It was like, okay, whatever.
Oh my God, maybe they didn't even finish the quiz.
Yeah, as in like they left.
Oh my God, they definitely did. And that's why they did so badly. What if they only got halfway through? Oh my God,
That they were like, say that they were like, they started it and they were like, oh, the vibe isn't ours or whatever it is. And that basically they were like, not us. Because it was a long thing. I think it was about the guts of 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
So imagine they were like, oh, an hour, maybe an hour and a half in. We're like, ooh, not our vibe, whatever. They scooted it off. So they didn't answer anything for the rest of the rounds.
Oh my God.
So they basically were like, okay, well, that table isn't here to accept their prize. So we'll pick up the second.
And we lost. Aisling, maybe you can insert the video of you accepting our prize.
I have a reaction video of us because we were like the first reaction video when they were like, this is the last place. And we were like, oh, okay, it wasn't us. Thank God. Thank God. It was a relief, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, we're that
and then
second last.
The second last.
Yep.
What is our prize?
Oh, we got a voucher for a full pizza in Defontaines, which is a great prize.
And we will be chowing down.
It's in my room. Anyway, it was on the kitchen table and I was like, Susie's going to get that. So I have it up in my room now.
Susie's Ciara's puppy, by the way, just for not a person.
And she would eat it up. Yes, Susie, don't talk about it. She stays up in the
attic. But no, all in all, a great event, really, really fun, an annual one. This is our first year going, but they were very, very good. And I
don't know if we'll be...
No, because we failed so dramatically.
So badly.
But I love that the two of them are dating in real life.
Yeah, the missus, they're fab. They have their own podcast as well. Yes. Shout out. And I love it. They're very funny. They're very good.
We actually discussed, they were talking about their drag brunch in
Hard Rock Cafe.
Which
Rogue.
As a place.
Wouldn't have thought of drag brunch. They do it, I think it's every Saturday or Sunday.
I think it's a regular thing, but like the Hard Rock Cafe, I don't think I've ever stepped foot into one.
Ever?
No.
You've never set foot in a Hard Rock Cafe?
Why would I?
Well, like, why would you ever step foot into a TGI Fridays? It's like, have you never been in a TGI Fridays?
I've been to the one that was on Grafton Street. I went there once.
There's not a TGI Fridays on Grafton Street.
There was, and it was beside the cigar shop, and it was upstairs.
Oh, in Captain America's?
Oh, Captain America's, sorry. I went to that one once.
That's just not... Okay.
But isn't that the same realm as a TGI Fridays?
They're all the same realm. Yeah. And like a Thunder Road, whatever it is, like...
Yeah, Hard Rock Cafe is just another one.
It's so interesting. They're like an institution.
I know, because I remember seeing the T-shirts. That was always a big thing. The Hard Rock, and like where it was from and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But...
Interesting. Yeah, it is weird that they're in a Hard Rock Cafe, like, granted.
Yeah.
What's weirder is that you've never been in a Hard Rock Cafe.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Aisling's nodding as well. I think that's crazy.
Yeah,
have you never been in a TGI Fridays either?
No. I think there was one in Stillorgan.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there was one in Stillorgan. There's one in Dundrum.
I went to the Eddie Rockets up in Dundrum.
Yeah. I lost something once. No, okay. That is so weird to me. Not even on like a birthday or anything.
No, it's in the same realm as like a McDonald's kind of thing.
Yeah, but like, have you ever been in a McDonald's? Yeah.
Yeah. But like,
But it's not now. I'm not going to put it the same thing as like McDonald's, but like that is rogue to me that
Yeah.
you've never been in a TGI Fridays when you were like a kid. Anyways, going back to the point, we had. Thank you.
I had a ball.
We had a ball. We had a lot of fun.
It was a great fun, and
We came
came
badly
dead
last. Dead last.
Dead last.
And that's okay.
And that's like,
And we'll know for again.
okay, exactly.
So anyway, now I think we're moving into the hot topics, are we?
This is, I think, yes, hot topics.
Yeah.
That was just a little updates on our busy
Yes.
lives.
So the first of the hot topics is going to be Christine.
Is it
and
gonna
we're
be
going to
mine?
see, I think, because the way Ashling's edited
Okay.
them. So I don't know what this is.
Perfect.
First is
fine. Okay,
Christine.
ready.
Okay. So hot topic is.
So,
Sorry, for reference for everyone, I'm sure Ashling might change the slides. What I'm seeing right now is a picture of Kim Kardashian in Northwest and Kate Middleton and her son. And the title just says, same age, question mark?
so I saw a TikTok, and it's been one of those things. Do you know there's facts, and it's like these two things were around in history at the same time?
Yeah.
Like those things that kind of are a bit like mindfucky.
Yeah.
That Northwest and baby Prince Charles are the same age. Prince George. Thank you.
Are the same age.
That they are the same age. They're
Yeah.
both 12.
Yeah.
They're like 1 month apart.
Crazy. Yeah.
And I don't
yeah.
know why, as a concept, because he, in my mind, is so young. And like,
I think we see a lot less of him.
we see a lot, yes, of him, but even like he was spotted, was it Wimbledon there during the summer? Like he is young. Like I know they dress him up in his little suit and everything like that because he's all like, bless him. But he's like, in my mind, he's so much younger. Whereas like Northwest, I know has been on the scene since she was a baby. So obviously like
Literally.
we've just seen her for
We've
so
seen
long.
her for 12 years.
But obviously like the way that Kim, like they dress her and like
There was a lot of discourse about this recently. I
recently
didn't actually see the outfit because I thought that was weird to like search it up. But I
Yeah.
saw someone talking about it, how
there was,
inappropriate it was.
it was an outfit that like I would see us wear at a festival or at a concert
It
or
was like
something
a
like that.
grown outfit.
It was a
that
grown
12-year-old
outfit, and she's 12, and I just feel like I know Kim, like, and the whole Kardashians had their show so young and everything like that, but like they are kids. It's like it's the two younger ones, Kendall and Kylie. Like they weren't dressing like that at the time. Do you know,
at
they
the
were
start.
very
Like, I'd say Kendall and Kylie were around 12 when the show
when the show
started.
first started. Yeah, so I just don't know why I find it so odd. And there's a load of discord at the moment about Northwest and her. Did you see that whole thing on the internet saying that her nail girl?
No. See, I don't see a lot about the Kardashians anymore. So
So
I'm like,
basically, I don't. This is a funny thing. I don't necessarily.
Yeah,
well, actually,
but
sorry, I
just
must
this came
consume
up.
it. I'm sorry, I must consume it on some level because it does come up on my FYP. Is that basically there was a woman that's been spotted around, and you can put a photo up because I'm sure like it's absolutely everywhere. A photo up of basically Northwest and this woman around the place, and Kim Kardashian traveling with them, and everyone for a while was like, Northwest has a girlfriend, and Kim Kardashian is. This is like the internet of going. But there's a huge age gap because this woman is like 30 something.
Yeah.
And that Kim is hiding their relationship because like the internet would take it to storm. Turns out it's Kim's nail girl who like travels
Okay.
with them for these events and stuff like that. But she's teeny tiny, like she's a short queen. And she's spotted with North and everything like that. And on the internet for ages, they were like, oh, this is her secret girlfriend. This
That's
girl's
crazy
12.
that's what people thought.
But that's what's out on the internet. And I'm like, the poor girl is only a child and she's been on the screens all her life.
Yeah.
It's in my mind, I just had a big age fuck thinking that those two are the same age because I feel like they're portrayed so differently.
Yeah. And there are things like that as well. Like Martin Luther King and Anne Frank were the same age.
Yeah.
Or like Cleopatra was closer to the invention of the iPhone than she was the pyramids.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff that it's like, what?
It's like, what? That just had me rattled.
The one that gets me is Picasso, that I'm like, he only died in like the 70s or something.
Yeah.
I thought he was like ancient.
That was just
yeah.
that was one specific TikTok that came up on my page that has been like reeling in my ears for whatever reason of being like, how are they the same age? And then seeing Northwest around the place on the phone, not physically,
She's always around.
is shocking to me because I'm like, oh, you're just portrayed so differently. You know, it's a full face of makeup, it's full beat.
Yeah,
it's like
even
a
her hair
whole-
and her outfits
the
and
hair,
stuff.
it's the outfits, it's everything.
age
Whereas
her
like,
up.
and again, I'm not saying obviously the royals are very protective and they are shown in their little mini suits and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, it's just how two people the same age, both in the public eye, are perceived and grown up.
Yeah.
I just find it interesting. That was my little topic that I just thought was very interesting. A little TikTok that I saw. Also, Northwest got that really I find any of these things really icky. The piercing on her finger.
She got the dermal.
Yeah. There's a lot of people are giving out about that as well, saying that she's too young, which I do
Oh,
agree
it's
with.
crazy.
But you know, like it's when it's you pierce that layer of skin on your finger.
And it's like you insert the thing. It's
So,
like
this.
it's like people get them on their chest and stuff. Like
Yeah.
grown-ups get them on their
Grown-ups don't, but,
chest. Not 12-year-olds.
like they pierce that bit there of the finger. It is.
Oh wait, is it actually like a piercing like in the skin? It's
Yeah.
between this. It's not like a dermal implant.
No, not a dermal
Oh,
implant.
she's
it's a
pierced it.
piercing, It's a
Ew.
piercing in the skin.
That is so gross.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful. That poor child.
I know. I just think she's really young for all that kind of stuff.
She is.
And this is
Yes.
no.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, say.
Next.
Okay, next one. Oh, this is Coca-Cola Gated EP. So
this is fucking huge.
this is the next topic.
And
This
you
is
know
really
what?
topical at the moment of recording.
And let's hop on the bandwagon because I've seen everybody talk about it.
It is
So let's
interesting.
put two more.
Two more opinions, yeah, because there's not been enough.
There's not been enough.
I think it's. Do you know something that I think is interesting?
Give it a bit of an explanation, please, to the.
Oh, I'll give you. Okay, no problem at all. So basically, Electric Picnic was going on, and there was this group of influencers that were given their partners with Coca-Cola, and they were given free tickets and free glamping and blah 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 in exchange. I'm assuming for like creating content. I don't know if there was any money involved directly in it. I can only assume, considering how big they all are, that there was. I've no idea. No one's seen like the contracts or anything, obviously. But the issue is that a lot of these girls, and it is only the girlies actually, a lot of these influencers have been very, very open about how pro-Palestine they are as Irish people, and especially Miss Lauren Whelan, I know, has been probably the big face of it, which I also don't really think is fair because she's kind of the only one that's really talking about it, so hers is like completely blown up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because she's so pro-Palestine, like she has a donation link in her bio, she's made videos about it, she's done all this, that, and the other. Then all of a sudden she's going and creating content with Coca-Cola and going to places with Coca-Cola. And it's like, Miss Girl. So all of them have now faced backlash on it. I just think it's, while they've faced a lot of backlash, I actually haven't seen Anna Livia down there. I don't know if that's a video of her talking about it. It's a video of her talking about it and apologizing. And then there's Miss Lauren Whelan as well, who's come on quite almost combative towards it, I would say.
I have a lot of time for Lauren Whelan. I actually quite like her
Yeah,
and her
yeah,
videos
yeah.
and her content. I think she's quite real. I also think
She's
she's
cool.
stunning.
She's cool. She's
Um,
gorgeous.
I like she was kind of more trying to, she's a Gaeilgeoir and she was trying to like include the Irish language a bit more
Yeah.
in some of her videos, which I do appreciate. There was a lot, her apology video was very like, actually, I did ask questions and I did, and they gave
And
me
you
the
know what it
answers.
is? It's sexism.
Uh,
It's actually sexism, and all of you are coming for me because I'm a woman. It's like, okay, I'm seeing where you're coming from, and obviously the influencer hate pipeline of it all.
Yeah.
The girlies do face a lot more of it than the lads
100%.
probably would, and that's granted in its own conversation.
Mm-hmm.
This, I don't think it needed to come in. She's also very young. Is Lauren Whelan?
She
22, maybe. She's a baby.
Really?
Yeah, she can't do any alcohol advertising or anything.
Oh, because she's under 23?
Yeah, she's under 25.
25.
They can't
sorry.
do it. So she's not allowed, like, she's very young.
So doing a brand deal with
So-
Coke is even worth more to her than, because I saw the other influencers down at EP doing the White Claw collaboration.
Yeah, anyone under the age of 25
I
won't be
can't
able to
do
do.
because it has to be, this is something I didn't know, but our queen in PR was informing on brand deals in relation to alcohol and alcohol licensing and how, what's it in an ad?
Oh, there's
Drinkaware,
so
safe
many
campaigns.
there's so many things that have to be placed on specific alcohol brands, and like
Yeah.
if it's paid XYZ. I won't go into the boring details, but there's a lot that goes into it specifically with
But the
alcohol.
25-year-old thing
and
really,
specifically in this country, that's not
Yeah.
universal all over the globe.
that's just us.
That we're very strict
Yeah.
on it in this country. So, but that's not what this is. Obviously, she wouldn't
No,
be
but
able
it's
to
just,
come down
it's
with.
because I'm thinking of the influencer of it all. I'm thinking of like people making money. EP for them is like, okay, I'm here to work. Like, yeah, I'm here for fun, but I'm going to take my photo, take my content, X, Y, Z.
Mhm.
For her, having a brand deal with Coke is a lot more valuable than somebody else who could also get it from somewhere else.
I guess.
Well, like, as in, I know
I
she's
guess.
not strapped for brand deals, but
Yeah, she's not.
but
This is it.
this is it. It's
I
one
guess.
of those ones.
Yeah. But what I think is interesting is that, well, for me anyway, what I've been perceiving is that she's kind of the face of the backlash almost.
Yes.
But another thing is, none of the Schweppes influencers seem to be getting as much backlash, even though Schweppes is owned by Coke. It's the same parent company that are doing the
yeah,
same
they
thing.
all do the whole thing.
None of them really seem to be facing anything. I know the entire festival was sponsored by Coke. Anyone taking part wasn't taking accountability in the fact that that money's going into Coke's pocket. The different stages, any of the artists that were performing on those stages are taking money directly from Coke. Mr. and Mr. Kneecap and other Mr. Kneecap, who are so fucking pro-Palestine. The entire festival was sponsored by Coke. There doesn't seem to be an issue with that. And that's what I find interesting about it is like these people are the face and the scapegoats of it all, but it's like anyone that was there was
It's like if we're going to put one
inadvertently.
person in the firing line, are we putting
Where do
everybody
we
in the
draw the
firing
line? It was something that Garen
yeah.
Noon says, and I don't necessarily agree with everything that man says. And
Sorry,
also
who?
like Garen Noon.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you do know.
Yeah, I do.
It was something that he said where he was basically like, where are we drawing the line? Like all of you were going and enjoying, knowing that that was being funded by Coke
Yeah.
and buying Coke when you were down there. And your mixer is Schweppes, your mixer, like a vodka Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Where's the line that we're drawing that like obviously these guys were getting a lot more from like monetarily from
Yeah.
this and
Mhm.
taking money from them, but at the same time we're all going to EP, we're all all
Yeah.
enjoying the fruits of Coke's labor, let's say.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do think it's an interesting one that like I think it's been very pointed to these girls specifically as scapegoats, which I do think they should be held accountable first and foremost, and I don't agree with like anything they've done personally.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it at
Yeah.
any point. But they always had the opportunity to say no. And I know that there are influencers that do say no
Yeah.
to those kinds of things a lot.
100%. I also think that she could have handled her apology video better.
I think her PR should have been more on her about that.
About how she decided
she
to take
handles
it.
that.
I think her turning around and saying, I asked Coke, I asked, thing, blah, blah. Like,
And I can't show any of the emails because this, that, and the other. I was
but no,
like,
you didn't though. As in, but also, this is known.
yeah.
Coke is one of the people on the list. That list of companies who
High.
are supporting, it's
High
high
on
and
that
it's a big one. There is that list. People are trying their best to follow it. It's what people are trying to themselves look at and be like, okay, I'm going to try and
Yeah.
make the conscious decision when in shops or whatever.
Yeah.
You can't say you emailed and asked questions and then got the answers. Like,
There was also another person who said something about like, not only are you taking money from Coke, you're pushing that onto your young following.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's the double of it all. It's like, if you can't avoid Coke or whatever, if you work in a place that only sells Coke and you have to have, you want to pick me up, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Going and taking that and going, you should all enjoy this. This is great.
Yeah.
All of my you should all love this because you're
Yeah.
getting money. That's also a lot of it. And it is. Like, it's a lot for these
Yeah.
guys. I didn't actually realize that they had been. But I do think it's interesting that Schweppes isn't seeming to be doing it and that none of the artists, none of anything else, isn't being held accountable.
You're so right though, and I didn't cop it in that way because that does have the Coca-Cola stage,
Mhm.
and that is owned by all the
It's a
other ones.
sponsor.
Yeah,
It was being sold the
but
whole
I suppose
festival.
again, but on the other side, it is different than being like drink Coke.
This is, so it's where do we draw our line?
Where's our line? But
It's
it's interesting, and it is something that's topical, that's out at the moment.
Yeah.
So
So our next topic is...
the next topic is again another Kardashian one, and I'm
Okay.
sorry that this is. I put two Kardashian things in here, and I'm like, I don't know why. Again, this came up
Interesting.
that there was a whole thing saying that Kim K and Orlando Bloom have been like secretly having an affair behind Katy Perry's back.
Oh,
So obviously Katy Perry,
I haven't heard any of this.
Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom broke up.
Did they?
Yeah,
When? I don't think I've been paying attention.
I can't get it. Can we get an editor fact check on this? A hot minute ago,
I didn't know.
and obviously
that.
they were married, and
They have kids.
they have kids.
Kid.
Don't know.
Something.
But they were like very much like an it couple. I
Yeah,
thought, and I
yeah.
thought they were very good together. I thought they were
Yeah.
my opinion. June.
They broke up in June. Okay. Well, I thought you were going to say like a year or two ago. I wasn't paying attention. No, my thing for her was when she went up to space. That was like my entire For You page. for
Faked.
weeks. No, I don't think it was.
Do you not think it was?
No.
I thought that when there was a lot of conspiracy videos on my things of like them popping them out of that fucking egg when they landed and everything. I don't know.
Yeah, but they also only like they didn't go to space.
Yeah, they just basically circled around the
yeah, which
atmosphere
is
or
like
whatever.
has been done.
Yeah,
But like, why would they lie about sending them up
I
into
don't
space?
know, Ciara. There was a lot. The conspiracy. I fall
But
victim
what's
to
the
this-
conspiracy?
that they were hiding, that there was other things going on, and they had this
It was a
in the news
distraction.
flash. Yeah, as a distraction to other things that were going on at the time.
Okay.
I don't have my facts in front of me to back up that,
Okay,
but
maybe.
like, but I also think stupid as a whole.
But that was fake. Do you guys actually believe that?
I thought it was fake.
But sorry, we're going on a tangent. Tell me more about this.
So obviously they just broke up.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
was about to say, this is 2 seconds
yeah,
ago.
like 2 seconds ago broke up, and they've like been seen together, whatever. But all of a sudden at I think it was the Venice Film Festival, it was like all these stories coming out that Orlando Bloom and Kim Kardashian met very warmly together, that there was like a kiss on the cheek shared, and everyone was like, oh, these. Now, Kim K is one of those people that there's always a story about. Like Kim K and Jacob Elordi spotted together. I know. It's hysterical.
Christ.
What do you think about The Wuthering Heights?
I want to see it. I think, I'm going to sound awful.
Go on.
I think Margot Robbie's too old
Yeah.
to play.
I was shocked that she was playing that role.
I could see Jacob Elordi, but there's a good 10 years between those two.
Yeah.
Sorry, so the basic topic
Sorry.
overall is that they're possibly together.
Yeah. But let's just bring us a cinema for the moment, because it's actually just in relation to films
Okay.
at the moment. Because I'm thinking that's whatever, but
I want to see what you just had written on paper.
Okay, no, we're happy to go on this.
I'm happy
Okay.
to go into this of just like films that are out at the moment in relation to, because The Roses, I loved. I
Loved it
just to
too.
discuss that for a second. I thought it was so good. Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman.
Yeah, they were brilliant.
Phenomenal.
Everyone was brilliant in it.
Phenomenal. Really, really
So
good.
was
Really witty.
Mr. and Mrs. SNL and
Yeah.
the other couple as well were really good. The kids were
Um,
good.
The kids were really good. I thought that was really, really funny. I would rate that highly. I'd rate it higher than The Materialist.
I would too. I enjoyed it more than Materialist.
The Materialist.
So the next topic is the fugly bird sandals. I fucking hate them. I hate them. Careful with the mic.
Sorry to our editor who's going to have this in her fucking headphones later. And me
You won't be able to hear it. You won't hear it. No, it's these fugly Birk sandals. I fucking hate them so much. Okay, so this is something that I want to talk about.
The first one of them on. They're like a size 4 and a size 11 feet. They're like
No,
popping
but it's
out.
also all of them. Look, actually, let's all use our eyes and look at these. They're so, I fucking hate them. I hate them so much. And I've been on the hate bandwagon.
You've been on the hate bandwagon about
hate
these
them.
from day one. When they first came around a while ago now,
Yeah.
there was a first like surgence of them on the internet. The Burks, because then Docs came out with a version of them as well. It was a whole spiel.
Yep. People were
shout
hopping
out
on it.
Nick. I know you bought those Doc versions, and I know you never have worn them. I know they're sitting in your house.
They're ugly. I don't like them at all. I don't care if they're comfy. I don't care if people think they're like functional fashion clogs. I don't care. Look at that with his little fucking rolled up jeans and his socks and his shoes there. Look how fucking dumb that man looks.
Can you be more specific on why you don't like these?
I think do you know what? They look stupid in the same way that, no, but as in like, they look like they have a low IQ stupid. Like they look like they're dumb. They look, you know when you see a person's face sometimes and you're like, oh God,
Oh.
slow blink.
Something.
That's what those shoes give me. That's what they give me. Or it's like I can't think of a person that I see their face and I'm like, oh, you look dumb. Like a himbo almost. Like it's just slow blink. These give me slow blink and I fucking hate them.
Is it that they're open at the back, that they're not a full shoe?
I actually can't even put it into words what it is.
Is it
I
the
think it's
closed
the fact
toe
that they,
aspect?
I think no, because I
Okay.
don't mind a closed toe shoe or a closed toe slide. I think what I don't like is how. Do you know what is?
The
Do you know
sh-
what
the
it is?
sh-
It's the shape of them. They look like a whale, and it's round, and it reminds me of those people that are like those barefoot pioneer people. These are my barefoot
Oh,
shoes.
The barefoot. I have seen that on TikTok. the
They
whole
drive me
barefoot
fucking
epidemic.
mental.
Yeah.
They drive me crazy. And I'm like, just wear a pair of shoes. You're disgusting. I can
They're-
smell your feet from here. I can smell this person's feet. That's what it is. I can smell it. I can smell those
Do
fugly
you think it's
fucking
worse?
shoes.
So you have two images here. My question is it worse to have socks with them, or is it worse to have them?
It's worse to have them barefoot.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
But I hate them regardless. I hate them. And in the same vein, there's a lot of things that I hate shoes-wise. These are one of them. Another one of them is the fucking ballet pump that are coming in. And I'm so sorry, girls. I'm so sorry. I fucking
Leave
hate the
them
ballet
behind,
pump.
I think. The
I
ballet
hate the ballet
I-
pump. I forgot I had tea, actually.
I think I can see people in the ballet pump, and I'm like, I think that's aesthetic. People wear them well. I remember freezing feet touching the
Mm-mm.
ground.
Stinky.
And,
I'm
like,
so sorry.
sweaty.
I'm so sorry. It's so gross.
Like, I just don't think that they are the ballet pump really has a
The ballet pump and those stupid little ballet pumps that have that cow toe in them. What are who hurt you?
Are they tabbies? What's the name of
Yeah,
them?
the tabbies. I hate them. I hate them, and I hate them the same way I hate these. I just think they're so ugly. Do you know where it all originated? Toms. Toms is where it originated, and they've grown into the Birk clogs.
Did you have Toms?
No, I hated them. I hated them from the age of 12 when they started making the rounds. And I hate them the same way I hate these. And I will never get on the bandwagon of these kinds of things.
Toms really has me in like a Toms and a Hollister fit. Like and the Hollister
I remember
body
your
spray,
Toms and they were burgundy and I hated them.
they
I
were
hated them
actually
so much.
navy blue.
I could have sworn you had a burgundy pair of Toms. You did. I know you did because I can see them.
They
I'm
were
like,
they
"Oh, I
were
hate
ballet
them."
pumps, and
They're
yeah,
ballet
they were
pumps.
bare feet. But that was the whole concept that you'd wear them with bare feet. Like you'd like
A boat shoe with barefoot. I think barefoot in a shoe always for me is a no-go. In any form of shoe.
No,
A
a flip
foot.
flop, a sandal.
That's all.
That's allowed.
Barefoot.
You know when you see a man wear runners and it has like the pop socks, and so it's just you can see a low ankle.
That's what it is, and I hate that. I don't need to be able to
That's
ever
my
see
worst
a
fear.
man's ankles. I don't need to be able to see
Why
them.
do I need? I've never
I will
wanted
take
to
a
see a man's
slipper.
ankle.
I will take a slide. I will not take these.
No, I won't take.
I will
those.
not take a Tom. I will not take a ballet pump.
A man and a Tom.
You know a man in like his dubs, his boat shoes.
Dubarrys.
Dubarrys.
We would
If you see me out wearing Dubries, shoot me, okay? It's gone too far.
the
No.
Dubarrys for school, and that was enough because they were the only. And I mean this, they were the only night I had them. I felt like they were the
I
only
hated
shoe that was okay with our. We had a
They
brown
worked
poo
with our
uniform.
uniform was awful.
It was brown poo color.
was awful.
But in general,
And they were fine for
seeing
function
them
of school.
out and about with like people wearing jeans, and then
They're now like a thing. People wear them now.
can we
Loafers.
say culchies? Are we allowed to say culchies?
It's not only cultures, babe. It's the fashion girlies are wearing dubs. But that's all I had to say about that, really. That one was just kind of burning in.
and that's been burning.
So it's been burning.
been burning.
It's been burning. So our next topic, I'm curious what this is going to be now, is Drewski goes vanilla. I did see this.
I so Drewski goes vanilla. This comedian,
God, I didn't recognize him. That's
did-
really good.
white face. I don't know if we go like he
Sure.
cosplayed as a white man
person.
for
Really well.
the whatchamacallit,
NASCAR.
NASCAR. My amazingness is the technology of makeup. People, for reference, basically, like we'll have the photo here, but this is a black comedian who has done a complete transformation. Like you
I
wouldn't
didn't
recognize him walking in the street at all.
I've seen this guy in America as well.
Yeah. So I am not like the biggest. Oh, this is a real man walking, talking
like, that's a guy.
That's a
Glenn
guy.
Tilton.
Yeah. But basically, there's sides of this on the internet. People are like, "This is hysterical. It was a skit. It was really, really funny. He did it really, really well." The execution of it is amazing. The transformation, makeup wise, and the hair
It's
and the
very
outfit and
impressive.
everything is really, really impressive. Some people are saying it's like fucking racist, but the other way around. Like
Okay.
some people are like, "Meh, meh, 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 how dare he do this? This is ridiculous."
People that say that are so stupid to me. Like
They are
really
stupid.
stupid. As though it's the same thing. at
It's
all.
it's like, how
Like-
dare he do this? This is our one comment I read on one of the videos. This is our culture. Drinking beer in overalls.
Going toe in. But my
At
thing with that
NASCAR.
is, I just think it's so sorry. I don't want to get like too deep on it, and we can
Mm.
move on quickly enough. But it's just like the people that say, "Oh my god, if this was the other way around, if I dressed up as a black person, it'd be not okay." Yeah, it's not okay because people used to do it to make fun
Fun,
of
yeah.
like when in a time in America when any other race bar white was treated awfully. So yeah, it's fucking racist to make fun of a race. It's not racist when a black man does it because it's a joke, but also you're not facing any form of fucking racism in your own country, in your own home. You have the same
Yeah.
rights as everyone else. It's just a fucking piss take. It drives me insane as when they equate it to being the same thing.
This is it. It's
when like minstrel shows happened and it's like
yeah.
awful and like people dressing up as Asian people. Like even in fucking Breakfast at Tiffany's when the white man is the Asian
Yeah.
like landlord, it's
there's
just
a lot of stuff like
crazy
that,
that
like,
people
even, like-
compare it. It's
Even SNL and all this kind of stuff. Some things if you go back far enough, it's like, oh
Robert Downey Jr. in like Tropic Thunder.
yes. But that one people were like, I don't know,
That
somehow
one
the
was
internet
more
was
of a-
accepted.
That was like almost a South Park of it all. But it
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
making
yeah,
fun of this
They're-
person for being in blackface.
Yeah, like that's how it's going. But this anyway, I just was so impressed with the makeup and like
Yeah, it is
well,
actually just in the
it's
long
not
and
special
short.
effects, right? Special effects makeup, I wouldn't call this, but it's
Just really good.
just really good. I just thought it was so impressive. The tattoos, the chest tattoo
They
of
look
the American
so
flag
real.
and everything.
Sorry, I'm just looking at it. It's the
is-
sunburn.
It's a sunburn as well. It's just so it's spot on. It's amazing. I just think it's amazing what
It's so good.
as in from a complete artist view.
Artistically, it's stunning, no notes.
No, it's amazing. I really,
is
really thought it was
fabulous.
really interesting
Trisky
how
goes vanilla.
they did it. I know, amazing.
It's a good. That's
I think if we were to go to America tomorrow and to go to NASCAR, I would want to have a cowboy hat on. I'd want to go all USA.
You'd have to, for sheer to stay alive. Like
Yeah.
you'd have to just to blend in and hope that no one
Acclimate.
asks
Like
anything.
I really,
Yeah.
really do think that like
Okay. Oh, so we're here.
Materials, broke boy propaganda.
Broke boy
okay,
propaganda.
I'm stunning
Yeah.
stunning that this is in.
Yes.
I'm so happy you did. Great.
Yes, 100%. It was actually Miss, and thank you. It was actually Aisling that gave me the inspo for it because I was like, that's a perfect
Well
one
done
to
editing.
choose. Well
Sorry,
done, Miss Ash.
executive producer or what title do you want to be known as?
Editor-in-chief. She's Aisling.
Ashley.
Her name's Aisling.
She'll be
But,
looking photo of herself there.
multiple times. We know. It's also our 5 friends. No, Ashley.
Everyone knows Ashley.
But basically, as Christine was saying earlier, we've been to the cinema a lot recently, and one of the films we went to see was Materialists, which is Dakota Johnson, Pedro Pascal, and Chris Evans. And it was really good. We kind of didn't know what to expect, but well, we did in a bit. It's like she's a matchmaker in New York, and it's like a love triangle between her, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal.
Yep.
Context is spoilers is that Pedro Pascal is super duper interested in Miss Dakota Johnson.
And is considered a unicorn.
And is
in the
considered a
dating
unicorn
world.
because he's tall, gorgeous, lovely,
Rich.
makes 6+ figures, comes from a good family, super duper educated, hairline, gorgeous, perfect, stunning, amazing. And then Mr. Chris Evans, who's also gorgeous, is a fucking bum. Consistently. Consistently.
A struggling actor.
No, okay, so I don't have a lot of patience for a struggling actor who like won't get his shit together. So my point is, I think you can be a struggling actor. He's in this film 35 and he's living
Yeah.
in the same apartment, and the context is that he is in love with Dakota Johnson.
They
They dated previously for a couple of years. They moved to New York. Dakota Johnson goes, I want more for myself. She was like, I know I sound really materialistic, but I want fucking money, because her parents used to fight about money. So it's obviously something that was in her head. She was like, I never want that to be my life because I had to grow up with it the whole
Yeah.
time and I hated that. I don't want that to be us. I don't want to fight with you over money. I want you not to be broke. So don't be broke. I don't want to deal with you not paying for fucking parking. I don't want to have to go to a hot dog stand for our fucking anniversary. I want the option to do something nice. So
Yeah.
then they end up breaking up because she's like, I'll resent you and it won't be your fault. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
And she's like, I know, whatever. So they break up.
And she was self-aware. She was like,
She was
like
dead.
Yeah,
As
she was
far as
like,
I'm concerned, she's our age now. If that's what she knows she wants to do, if you're living in New York
Yeah.
City and he won't pay for fucking parking, why did we take the car?
Yeah.
Why do you have a car in New York?
I think when I think with men in general, to be perfectly honest, that kind of stuff really like I'm not being like, oh my god, you need to make money, but like to be
Mm-mm.
cheap. Sometimes like that, like in this, he wouldn't pay for parking for it was like $20, whatever it was.
On their
and-
4-year anniversary.
He wouldn't pay for the parking in New York City.
He was
Which
like, "I'll find
why
a
would
better
you
spot."
drive into New York City in the first place?
He was like, this is crazy. And she's like, we're going to miss our fucking reservation. He's so annoying. And then not only that, we meet him then 10 years later, or however long later it is, that they've run into each other a couple of times, but they see each other at this wedding where she's meeting Pedro Pascal. And he's like, oh, do you want to come back to mine? La la la. And he's like, oh, I'm still in the same apartment, same shitty car, same this, that, the other. And I'm like, okay, so you contextually know in your head, Chris Evans, that the only reason that you don't have this woman is because she wants financial security.
Yeah.
That is all she's asking for you. She loves you. You love her. It's not a big ask, as far as I'm concerned, to feel as though you can afford to live in a city that you want to live in, that you both want to live in. I respect that you want to be an actor. I get it. He doesn't change anything about himself.
He is
better
the
himself.
same person. Call it 5 years. Say they broke up 5 years ago. I don't know the
Let's
exact.
say, yeah,
just
exactly.
say it was
Yeah,
5
it
years
could
ago.
have
So it was time had passed. So
Time had
call
passed,
it 5 years.
and he was the exact same person.
I think even now, thinking about our exes, the idea of seeing an ex
and being like, you're the exact same person that you were 5
Nothing has
years ago.
changed.
Nothing's changed. Nothing about you's changed. You haven't in any way progressed. And like, if he was like, oh, I'm finally on my big action role, it's coming or something like that, I'd be like,
He was in a shitty fucking like play that was in some bargain basement thing that they all had to go get beers after, and Pedro Pascal had to pay for them because your man couldn't afford it. He was in the same shitty apartment sharing with roommates at like whatever it. Not that there's any issue. Listen, there's a housing crisis. I'm not naive to that. I'm not naive that like not everyone has money. It's absolutely fine. The fact that Dakota Johnson then turns around and goes, "You haven't changed anything about yourself. You haven't bettered yourself in the slightest since I left you. And I do love you. And that's what I want." What do you mean?
yeah, I
What do
think
you
that's sorry.
mean?
Yeah, I was like, where are we going with this?
Do you
'Cause I
know
was like,
what I
we're just
mean?
shitting on
He
it.
hasn't done
He didn't
anything.
change. His character didn't change at all. And
All he
Dakota
did
was like,
be there.
he was there for her. And then she was like, I'll go back to everything she hated. Everything she
Nothing
hated.
changed.
It was,
She did, I guess.
yeah, but
But I'm like,
I suppose and I'm just trying to, is the take home the fact that so she, in the film, she dates Pedro Pascal, who is mega loaded.
Yeah.
And she has a taste of this rich life or whatever. And is maybe after all that, she's like, I've realized I actually don't want all that. I actually just want somebody who's going to be there for me.
she realized that they weren't in love.
Yeah.
Her and
she
Pedro
wanted-
Pascal, even though it was everything she'd ever wanted, that she actually just didn't love him.
Yeah.
And that was the most important
Yeah.
like ingredient in the sauce. Which is whatever. And obviously after everything that had gone on in her job, I think
Yeah.
she figured out that it's not as simple as like, this person makes this many figures and this person has blonde hair and is skinny, so therefore they're going to work out together.
yeah.
I think she copped that and then she changed.
Heard.
I don't like it that they're portraying it as though like she had to change.
Yeah.
No. I get pursuing your dreams, of
Yeah.
course. Have a salary.
How is that? Yeah, I think there's a lot of aspects. to
Get
this.
a job.
I know we're like timing ourselves on these, but it has to be mentioned in this film that the character, and this is a spoiler, Pedro Pascal,
His height.
the fact that he's a unicorn because he's so tall and he's rich, whatever. We then discover within the film at the end, before she runs back off to Chris Evans, is that he went and got the surgery to make him 6 inches taller.
The thing that you can do with the legs.
Where they like, I don't know if it's here, but they basically break your leg into and contract. I actually think it's in both. Sorry, I think it's in both.
I
That
know
they
that.
put a metal bit in between the bone to
Stretch it.
stretch you
So that you're way taller.
so that you're taller.
People
6
do-
inches. People do it, and like, I think it's fucking crazy. And they put it in this, and it's a very good nod to the start of the film where they had mentioned it being like, oh, I can't believe people do that, and he was like, yeah,
Why
and
wouldn't you?
and he was just like, yeah, but would you like me if I was this? And he squatted down to what height he'd be, and I was like, no.
Poor Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal is fine. I just thought that in this character film, I thought it was so funny that he did that.
Yeah. I loved that they tied that in.
I love that it was a full loop. If I was a man and I was this height, I think I'd find it really mean. Because I have a brother who is, I think he's 6 foot,
Probably maybe six, going on 6'1", maybe.
going on 6'1".
He'd probably say that.
He'd probably say he's 6'1". But Arnie, the idea that like if we were both born boys,
And you were your height.
and I
he
was my
his.
height and he was
It's like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger and twins.
yeah, I'd be like, hey,
No, I think
you guys.
I do think it's unfortunate when men are born like really, really short.
Yeah. You just have
Which
to
is I know mean, but it's like a boy who's 5'3". I'm like, oh,
you just have to
poor
have a really,
thing.
really good personality.
5'3".
You're also tall. So like 5'3"
Yeah,
is
but,
even
like-
further away.
But like
to
no,
you.
but that's no, because I actually think tall girlies are more understanding of like short kings and the fact of like
Yeah.
the 5'8", 5'9", 5'10" realm. I think it's the short girlies going, he has to be over 6 foot. Which I'm like, girl, be so for real. And I do think from my lived experience,
Mhm.
I find that to be true, that the shorter girlies are the ones that want the tall kings. Anywho, it's interesting.
It's an
fascinating.
interesting topic.
It was a really good movie. We really did enjoy it. I like the way it was shot.
Did you
The
enjoy it? There was a
fashion
good-
was fabulous.
Oh, and Dakota
Fashion was so
Johnson.
good. Stunning. All of it was really good.
Really, really good.
But
What,
it is-
out of 10. What's your final take home number on it?
Solid 6.5.
Yeah, 6.5. I'd say all in all.
It was good.
There's our rating.
It was good. But it is broke boy propaganda, and I won't fall for it.
No,
And we
not-
shouldn't.
Not
as a
for a man
society.
who hasn't changed in 5 years. I'm not falling for somebody who hasn't
All I'm
changed.
asking is for you
who
to
had
get a
the same
salary, a
problems 5
wage.
years ago, and
Nothing.
he's still complaining about those same problems now. No,
Miserable,
happening.
so he is.
No.
Miserable.
Not happening.
Anyway, okay. So our next hot topic is...
Have we seen this? The creator of Father Ted has come out with some crazy anti-trans comments on Twitter, well, X, whatever it's called now. And that he basically has been like in jail for it, and he's been very much like, yeah, no. He wore that ballad sign. He wore that sign outside one of the court offices when he was getting pulled in
Oh,
for
look
it.
how smug he is.
And he's, so the sign says,
They're always ugly.
they're always ugly.
They're always ugly. They're always either ugly or fat or losers.
The sign says there's no such thing as a transgender child. He basically attacked one girl in particular online.
That's what I don't like.
And it was in this sign he has like he's going against all transgenders, but he was specifically attacking one individual.
I don't like that.
So this is a bit that I find ridiculous. So there's 3 photos that I have on my slide. 2 of them which are him caught unaware, some would say, and that man is fucked up looking.
He's so ugly.
One
That
side
one's
of his head, he
specific.
looks like he's like
It is giving Quasimodo.
squished.
He
if
is
you will.
squished. He looks like a pug.
A pug?
No lips.
His
They
face-
never have lips.
They never have lips, but his face is underneath.
They
his face
never
like a
have
pug
lips.
Mouth like.
Look at that fucking face. No lips.
He looks like he's wearing a hairpiece as well because it looks like his center part is like slightly off
It's
in
so
the
weird.
photo on the left. But
I
basically
just-
he is smug about this and is like not necessarily backing down. This could be anybody in the world, but it's the fact that it's the Father Ted creator,
Like, grow up.
which I'm just like, that was a good, like, that's such a known thing. People are like, I hate finding out that things that we grew up watching or things that like people hold close to their hearts. It's like,
Yeah.
come on. Why are they all the worst?
Oh, they all are. I think they're all so weird. But
And
I think that is so weird. It's such a weird hill to die on for me,
Yeah.
is the whole transgender issue.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, people are entitled to their fucking opinions,
Mm-hmm.
whatever they're into themselves. Why is it always, it's like less than 1% of the population are trans. These are the scapegoats. It's nothing else. It's so bizarre to me that these poor
Yeah.
people who have fucking enough to go through,
Yeah.
these like, and kids, if he's talking about, you're attacking children then, because you're not attacking the establishment and you're not like making ripples. You're hurting kids. You're actively hurting people. That's my thing. You're attacking a woman. It's just a person. She hasn't done
literally a
anything.
girl. It's
It's a girl. It's the same as your man, Mr. Teacher Enoch Burke, who was like insists on going to that
Bring him back to
school
school.
and like harassing a child who just wants to go by certain pronouns or whatever it is. It's like, it's not hurting you. I get your God came down to you in a dream and told you XYZ. You're physically and mentally and like psychologically hurting a child
yeah.
doing this. And it's just so, it makes me so annoyed.
It's so frustrating.
Like,
he's smug.
He's sitting
In
there
this
going,
photo,
yeah,
he's smug. He's
freak.
going, yeah.
punching
it's-
down like this fucking.
It's ridiculous.
It's
I think like thank God he was arrested and stuff like that. But I think because
yeah, but then they'd use it as the like, oh, the woke left are trying to silence me. It's like, no, you're
but I
harassing
think
people.
It's because he's like a person who's known rather than just anyone. Because like there's 1,000 billion hate fucking things out
Yeah.
there on the fucking internet. Whereas this specifically is like somebody who is known who has a
career and like
career.
is successful.
in the public light. Someone say no. I'm just saying Father Ted is the most like
Father
well,
Ted's massive,
but it's massive.
culturally in this
It's
country.
culturally
as well.
not in
no, it
this
is.
country. It is massive.
It was huge.
I'm not saying if you were eating a book, but
If I was eating burger.
how did he go back to that school?
He keeps doing it.
How-
Oh, he's insane
But like, how did you go back into a place where you know you're hated by absolutely everybody?
because he thinks it's his like right. He's just like, he'd been asked to leave the school and he kept trespassing. That was why he was being arrested. Like,
Yeah.
and he had no intention. He's like, this is my post. This is my job. What I'm saying shouldn't do that. They'd put him on leave so that they could figure out because a child was being fucking harassed. Like, this child is having to deal with the brunt of this man and we all have to fucking hear about it all the time. But like, he was put on leave because he was fucking harassing the kids and screaming about stuff that he shouldn't have been doing. It's not appropriate to talk about. It's just not.
But
And, like-
was back to school, isn't he?
Oh, anytime he leaves prison, he's back in that fucking school.
Yeah, but as in like it just happened like recently that he was like back up at the school.
I don't
'Cause school
probably.
sta-
I
school
keep
started,
seeing
yeah.
them randomly.
Yeah. The school started, so we went back up there.
I keep seeing those fucking. And did you see his family over in the States at some like Trump rally being dragged out? And it's
they
like,
all look
shut
the same.
same.
Shut the fuck up. They all look the same and they're so
They
weird.
all look the
And
same.
one of his little brothers is running for student president or like SU president down in Galway.
Yes, I
And they
did
were
see
all in a
this.
hall.
Yeah.
And they were like, why the fuck are you here? Why are you here trying to do this in a college campus? Don't be stupid. People here are educated. Like, it's whatever you want yourself. It's the kids who are playing fucking Pokemon in the
Yes.
thing. It's the queers
Sports.
having their
It's
thing.
the queers
it's
having
sports,
this. It's over here.
science.
It's
it's
because
this doing
college
this.
is a place where
It's
everyone
all of
can
it.
be and create themselves
Whatever they
and
wanna
do their
do.
things. That
In a like
if in schools
safe
you might not have
environment.
had that opportunity, in college
Yes.
there's other people like-minded there. So there's societies. That's what it
It's
is.
the societies.
There's 3 bazillion societies in UCD. So no matter what your niche interest is, there's somebody else who's
There's
in it.
someone else who's into
And
it,
that's
and you'll
when
find
you're
them.
open and can
To new
talk about things
ideas.
and own new ideas. And for somebody like that to be there is amazing.
He's entitled to his education. He's entitled to attend whatever. But everyone else is also, this is my thing. It's like everyone else is entitled to have their reaction
Yeah.
too. So when you're getting screamed at the top of the room, yeah, when you're getting dragged out of a fucking
Trump
supporter rally for causing a scene, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't just accept, like,
I can't believe it. As a
no one else has to accept what you think
as a
just because you think it.
to go to a Trump rally. Like, imagine we were American and like somebody down the road, that goes to a Trump rally.
People do.
Like, these are like events. Like, these are festivals.
Did you see that? Well, yeah,
No.
Ashley doesn't have to imagine. But
Our editor did live in America for a period of time. So
it's just, these people are insane to me.
that's
You're
wild.
all crazy. It's like, well,
Wild.
yes, I don't feel bad for you,
No,
obviously.
you've no
And
somebody.
he's in the same thing. Lock him up.
lock him up.
Lock
Put him away
him
and throw
up.
away the key.
Throw away the key, leave him there. Anyway, so our next topic is Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi baby. Now, have you been
No. Millie Bobby Brown, Bon Jovi, baby. No.
Millie Baby Brown?
Millie Baby Brown.
Ashton coined. Loved it.
First things first. A child. They got married. The children who got married now have adopted a baby, if I'm right in
Yes.
saying adopted a baby.
They did.
She's wild to me as somebody who I'm like, you were a British child actor in the same way of like what I would have thought her career trajectory would have been an Emma Watson.
Yep.
Would have been that kind of a line that she would have
Mhm.
gone down with, but she's obviously gone, she now lives in the States, she's gone very American, like this is what she's gonna do. Young married, very young to get married to somebody in the public eye.
John Bon Jovi Jr.
Yep.
Whatever. What's his first name?
Not an ocean. I feel like
Jake Bon Jovi.
Jake Bon Jovi Jr.
Jake Bon Jovi, Bobby Brown baby, Millie Bobby baby.
The boo boo.
The boo boo of Dubai. Dubai. Because
Yes, because
they like moved to Dubai.
they had I
They
think
got sponsored by Dubai.
they live in the States, but Dubai as like an entire place ran an ad about like why people should move there and why people should live there, whatever.
And Millie Bobby
And
Brown Bon Jovi
Is
and her
the
husband Jake Bobby
spokesperson.
Brown Bon Jovi.
And like we'll put up
Were
an
the
image
people.
here of like one of the ads, and it's her being like,
So
Dubai
weird.
is our special place. La la la. The fuck?
What do you mean?
The only person I will when it comes to Dubai, and I'm sorry, I'm going to say this and we'll go back into
Dubai.
the baby thing, is that Lindsay Lohan in one of her interviews lives in Dubai, and she was
Her
discussed.
accent.
It's crazy.
She's learned Arabic,
It
apparently.
is. I find it interesting
Crazy.
is that I'm like she
Have you not
has.
seen her accent
No.
change? Have you guys not heard Lindsay Lohan's new accent?
No.
She's gotten rid of it since. What? But it was this weird Middle Eastern twang on her accent. We'll watch it after.
We need to pull
It's
that up. We'll
fucking fabulous.
This is just me holding it with me, walking, going. Whereas the paparazzi maybe across the street, I didn't know. And they crucified me for it in America. They made me seem like Satan.
Oh,
I
we'll
can-
watch that after.
Yeah, we'll watch that after. It's
Oh,
fucking hilarious.
no.
I'm not even gonna try and
Don't
mimic
even-
it
no, no.
because I can't. Like I can't even think of what it was, but it was so like weird.
Oh, we'll pull that
It was
clip. We'll pull
so
that clip.
weird
In
for like a year. And then
one
it
of
was
the
gone.
interviews is that she said is that she likes living in Dubai because photos aren't a thing, paparazzi isn't a thing.
Yeah.
And she can actually have a normal life with her husband and her kids. Now, obviously, normal life for her in Dubai. It's not a normal life for the most of us. But I can understand it from that somebody who's grown up on paparazzi, and I'm sure she has a fucking rake of mental issues from growing up with all of that. You can have a normal life 100%.
But anyone who wants to move over to Dubai to do whatever it may be, if you want to
you're
sell
not a
phones,
celebrity,
you're investing,
Yeah.
you don't have to pay money. You're selling bags, you want to work in fashion, you want to work in fitness, you want to work in real estate, you want to work in a fucking shop. I don't really care. Whatever you want to work in, you're going over there for like whatever reason. It's so fake. I don't like Dubai. I've only ever been once, and I won't be going back.
No, I don't.
Unless
and I
it's a
d-
stopover through somewhere else.
and I'm not leaving the airport.
It's
So it's very rogue that I think that
so
Millie
fake.
Bobby Brown Bon Jovi
Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi, yes.
is the spokesperson of Dubai. But
I'd say she got millions. Millions.
And I'd say she'll never have to pay for a flight in her life. I'd
Yeah,
say
no.
they're flying her in for free.
Arab
first off.
Emirates, yeah, they will be.
So, adopted baby. What do we know about the baby?
We don't know a lot about the baby.
Okay.
So what we do know is she gave a statement basically being like, me and Jake have adopted a baby. It's a baby girl as far as I know.
Okay.
I can't think of, I think they've given the name, but I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's basically like, this is it. Like, we're not discussing it. We don't want any photos of this baby getting out. This is our baby and this is our thing.
Yeah.
And nothing has come out. They obviously have a very good team around them or
Yeah.
like people around them that
Yeah.
like none of it slipped through the cracks really,
Fair.
as far as I know anyway. But they've adopted this child.
Sorry. No name.
No name out. Never mind.
She's
21 maybe?
21.
21, married and a baby. Adopted baby.
21.
Baby Bon Jovi. Baby Bobby Brown Bon Jovi.
Baby Bobby Ryan Bon Jovi.
With 21-year-old parents. Their reason for doing it is because both of their parents had kids very young. Both Bon Jovi and the Bobby Browns had children when they were in their very early 20s, late teens. So they wanted something similar with their family. Like, the way they grew up is they enjoyed it and they want to give their child.
Okay.
That's something apparently that, according to Miss Bobby Brown, was the reason why she was so interested in Jake, because on one of their first dates they discussed marriage and kids, and they were both very much on the same line of like, oh, I want them super young, like as quick as. And that's why they kind of,
why they twigged it. Okay.
they were like, as soon as they got married, that was the goal. Like, it wasn't, they weren't hanging around for it. I just think it's fucking wild.
wild. Because I'm thinking now, obviously they're celebrities, so it's completely different.
It's completely, they have so much money.
But
The Bon Jovi goldmine.
I think it's absolutely shocking that the process of adoption in Ireland or in anywhere else is a very long, lengthy paperwork, background checks, house visits. You have to
very
go through a
expensive, yeah.
rake of things to get approved for adoption. 21. Like, if you put your birth date on those forms, I'm
They're gonna
sure
go,
if you were
"No."
anybody else, you get laughed out of there.
This is it. But see, in
Do you know,
all fairness, they do have like, if they have all the grandparents around, they have all of their fucking wait staff from Dubai.
100%. As in, like,
They
this
have
child
everything.
is going to be looked after 100%.
That's
but
the
like, if
thing.
for any other person,
Any other
to
person,
have
no.
21 on their fucking
No.
thing is crazy.
No, not a chance.
It's an interesting point, though, that they both grew up with young parents, so
And
that's why
that's
they
why they
wanted
want-
it.
they
It's
both-
interesting because obviously it's not something that is what neither of us want. Like,
Yeah. But I do think, like, it is a thing where young parents, then sometimes those kids have kids quite young as
yeah,
well. And then
fair.
it's a cyclical thing that can sometimes happen. Not always, of course.
yeah,
Not a rule of thumb, but it can happen that
that's
way.
interesting.
And
that
obviously
that's why
both of
they
them
wanted to do
had
it.
a great experience with young parents.
Yeah.
And now one of them was like living on the road with his fucking rock star dad, and the other, they were like dotted all over the place. The Bobby Browns were. I don't know. I
Was
don't
she
know
a
what their
Nepo
last name is.
baby?
No,
No, her parents weren't.
I don't think so. Well, yeah, there's not that much else to say about
Yeah.
it, but I do think it's wild. I think we all think it's wild, that thing. But hey, look, more power to them. Okay, so, and we've ended on Millie Bobby Brown Bon Jovi baby.
We hope everyone's enjoyed this episode. We're
Yeah,
doing this
something
as a new, and we're probably going to drop these in every few episodes or so, just to have a bit more of a relaxed chat, I suppose, than
Yeah.
a specific.
We don't have to have
topic.
a huge amount of
Yeah.
information on one thing and time spent on it. It can just be us like chatting about random bits and bobs that are
I
going
love
on.
doing you on the things that we like to get up to and
Yeah.
do, and our opinions,
our opinions on everything,
things,
which
because that's what you guys
It's
need.
so important.
Yep.
And always correct.
Yes.
And always fascinating.
So we hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and we'll be excited to see you in the next one.
Yeah.
Bye.